We are here at Sossusvlei Dune Lots in the Namib Nauklauft Park, where tourism industry stakeholders are meeting with the governor to discuss some challenges they are facing. Joining us here is the Hardap Governor Salomon April. Governor, please tell us what is the meeting all about, and why did you decide to initiate this meeting?
Thank you so much. As everybody might know by now, the tourism sector is one of the economic engines that we have in Hardap region. Actually, the two engines that are driving the economy, creating jobs in this region is the agriculture and the tourism sector. So when I looked at the struggles, the problems and the challenges that we are experiencing in the different localities in the region, towns and villages, the abject percentage of poverty that one could see and actually even touch with hands, I've decided to make a round trip around the 60 plus lodges that we have in this region, in this area. Behind Malde here, it's 60 plus, together with the internationally recognized World Heritage Site called the Namib Sand Sea. Those are all of the lodges that we find clustered in this area. So I thought, let me go to these sector players and start to conversate with them and see what could they possibly do to assist the government as a private sector to help us address some of the problems we are experiencing on a daily basis. And when I started this conversation, I have noticed that the commitment, the willingness on the part of the sector players is there. Probably they just didn't know how to start the conversation. So when I started doing this conversation and have realized and discovered that this sector stands ready to play its part, has already been playing anyway, by assisting with ambulances, donation and so forth and so on, police van and so forth, I have noticed that it is essential that I should bring them all together under one roof. And not just as a governor, conversate to them about the importance of the role that they play and what we anticipate that they should be doing, particular programs from the governor's office that I want them to partner with me to assist, such as housing. We need to address the housing backlog seriously. And the Dweller program is for me very important. So I thought, since individuals are finding it hard to save money, let me talk to the employers. They would be the ones assisting them. So there is going to be a model that I'm going to work out with the sector to assist these people to start to save in order for them to qualify for the loans and or assistance that comes through the possibilities of the Dweller Association.
You perhaps previously had these discussions with the stakeholders, and what is your expectations for the future?
What I have done is I started talking to these stakeholders already on one-on-one basis. I believe in engaging, so I have done that. I've also started talking to them in smaller groups. We have got in the region a platform through the Ministry of Environment that they call the tourism platform. So that platform, for which I'm the chairperson, has also already started talking to the sector. And therefore, what we are doing today is actually consolidating what we have already started as a region by having the national leaders to come and assist us by confirming and also boosting confidence in the sector. And that happened today. Going forward, we are going to take the recommendations that came through today, and the governor's office will then now liaise through their committee and find a strategy and or a plan with a strategy as to how we are going to implement which from the many things that we have discussed today. Some are purely government programs, but the minister emphasized coordination is very important, collaboration is very important. So probably in that score also, in that space, we're also going to get the sector to see how we can, as a collective, address what we have discussed today. So what is now going to happen going forward is the implementation plan, not by the dictate of the governor's office, but through participatory consultative processes with the stakeholders.
Thank you, Governor, for your time. The Nauklauft Park is the second tourist attraction destination in the country, and within it about more than 60 lodges are operating. Luqman Cloete, NBC News, Sosselvlei Lodge.